Hi guys, this is Flint with Circle G Kiko. So Milky Way, she says, has been arching her back. She's swelling up. She's getting loose. Like all the signs are there that she's gonna be kidding. So I'm coming out here to kind of show you guys what's going on before the big moment. Hi, buddy. Hi, little guy. Oh. Hi. Say hello to the camera. I know. I got this new light that I have that hooks to my tripod, and it is fantastic. But when I'm talking to you guys and then I try to look away when it's dark out, I can't see jack. I'm like completely blind. Anyway, so I'm coming in the barn, kind of show you. I got towels. We're gonna keep them over here. We're gonna check on Milky Way. We're gonna see how she's doing. Hi, Milky Way. How are you? Are you getting ready to have babies? Breathing hard. She acts miserable. I'm hoping, praying for like triplet girls. And we've got to make a decision on how the kids look, if she decides to keep them or not. I told her we should maybe sell them and invest in some other critters or something. So I don't know what we're gonna do. She would like to keep maybe one doeling if she has a doeling, but I told her maybe we should sell them and pay off the rest of the llamas and then maybe invest in some. We got some other critters we're looking at, guys. It's just never ending, guys. It's just never ending. Once you start and once you have the pens and you're already buying feed, you're already buying hay, you're already buying mineral. You got barns. You're already planning to build a milk barn. You're already planning on building a llama barn. I mean, where does it stop? I mean, she was online looking today at alpacas. And that's a real possibility. We're talking about going with alpacas and doing the whole fiber, shearing them every year and selling the fiber. And we're going to sell the fiber off the llamas. It's not worth quite as bit as alpaca fiber. But we've already got the llamas, so why not have alpacas? And she's wanting, I don't know how many Nigerian dwarf does she's wanting, but I mean, for the size that they are, for somebody that's just got maybe an acre, maybe you got an eighth of an acre, maybe you just have one pen. Maybe you got one, let's say you have one pen. You have one pen with a barn that you can keep goats in. You can have one of these. Let's say you buy a registered Nigerian dwarf doe, and let's say you don't even want a buck. Let's say you just find somebody that's got a buck and do a stud feed type situation where you stud them out. Either they bring the buck to you or you take your does to them. So let's say you have a pen, you feed them alfalfa, you're feeding them grain. They don't have to have a lot of grass. I mean, as long as you're haying them, you're feeding them. You don't need tons of grass. Let's say you have 3 of them. Their kids are worth $400 a piece, doelings. Registered with good color, are selling on Facebook for like $400. So let's say you sold them for $200 and she had twins or triplets. So that's let's say $600. That's $600 a year on each one. And you could have 3, you could have 4 on just a tiny, tiny pen. They don't have to have tons of room. They don't take up much room. They're not very big. I mean, they're in that small pen by the Quonset. So, and the Nigerians or the Nubians, they're definitely a bigger goat. But as long as you're haying them, you're feeding them. They got water. They got a barn, and you got a place where you can deal with some kids, where you can milk if you want to milk. You don't have to have a big space. That's what's cool about these milk goat breeds. You don't have to have tons of room. You don't have to be somebody that lives out in the country that's got tons and tons of acres of land. You got huge pens. I mean, I don't know. We probably only got a couple acres right here at my house that's fenced, and you guys see all the critters we got. Having contractions. I was just telling the people how that they don't have to have tons of land to be able to have these goats and make somewhat of a little bit of an income off of them. Because you can have just a tiny pen as long as you have hay and feed, you can support these.
She's registered too.
These, and that's what I was saying. You know, the registered stock. You know, you can make several thousand a year off a little bitty pen if you're set up for them. So. And I told him you're looking at donkey poodles. Alpacas. She wants alpacas. I don't know.
And alpacas.
She wants both. She wants to buy, what, you want to buy two male? She wants to buy two male alpacas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Two male alpacas, gild them, put them in.
I'm already gelded.
Oh, that'd be nice. Gild them, put them in with Zorro. So he's got somebody you can beat up on, take out his aggressions. Have somebody to play with. And then whenever we sort or we separate the Zorro from Lola, and we'll end up purchasing another female llama so that she's got somebody to be with. So let's say we have two llamas, we'll have Zorro, and then probably a couple alpacas is what we're looking at. And we're gonna do the whole, like I said, we're gonna shear them and sell the fiber off of them. There is a market for it. I'm kind of surprised at the market for it. And also, I think I said in one of my last videos, the manure off of the llamas is ridiculously high on eBay. Yes, on eBay by the pound. I think it's like for 2 pounds, like $35 shipped to your house. It's crazy. I think it's super high in nutrients. I don't know. It's like one of the top fertilizers, natural fertilizers. So we were definitely going to be putting that on our garden. But enough with the chitter chatter. We are going to be keeping an eye on this girl all evening. Definitely getting close. She just was having a contraction, laid out on her side, and was locked up, pushing. I don't know how close we are, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Well, guys, we watched Milky Way all night long. As you can see, no babies. Every couple hours we're out here checking her. Didn't get much sleep. She was multiple times seen her on her side, pushing like she was in labor. She's definitely having contractions. I'm guessing they're just false contractions. I don't know. I think she's just messing with us. She didn't want us to sleep last night. We were all excited that we was going to finally get some babies and out of her. And we wanted to make sure that everything was okay. So we just kept checking her. And then this morning, I don't know, about 4 o'clock, she just quit having contractions, and I was up walking around, and by this morning she had broke out and was out here with the llamas eating, and like she wasn't even in labor. So I don't know. We're gonna put her back in tonight, and we'll just do it again, and hopefully maybe by tomorrow we'll have babies. I don't know. She's just messing with us. I don't know. So I guess until next time, God bless.